I think we're live. Once again. Let me pull up my stream on my Switch so I can view the chat. Yes, hello and welcome to this AFK Arena stream. Back on the Dr. Tesla account once again. Because last night, I did not in fact do the Labyrinth like I said I was going to. Hello, welcome. As I said, I did not do the Labyrinth as I was going to, but I will be doing it today. On this stream. I might also do the, Blood Claw event, just because I haven't done that either. But, yeah, since I've last spent resources on this account, which was 2 days ago, I've already got 12,000 diamonds and 11 faction scrolls. So, I am doing pretty good on saving on this account. Let's see. Yeah, I think we just get into the Labyrinth, I guess. On this account, I don't think I really want to go for Arthur first thing, but I'm not sure. Arthur might be a good investment, but at the same time, none of my accounts have been going for Melusina, so I feel like it might be a good idea to go for Melusina on this account, but I'm not really sure. So, I'm just gonna do the Labyrinth now, and stop talking. So, this is the Arcane Labyrinth, and I just have to fight my way through and get as many resources as I can. So, I'm gonna start with this guard. It's important to do as many of the battles as you can instead of merchants and other stuff, but I'm trying to figure out what kind of Labyrinth team I want. I kind of want to run the same team I'm running for campaign. I feel like that might be a good idea. I'm doing good. How are you? How are you? Let's see. I feel like I want to run a Grez. Good. That's good. Alright. That was quite an easy battle. And as expected, Anasta did most of the damage. So, I would go over these, relics on this stream, but at the same time, I don't want to have to go over what all the relics do. So I'm just gonna probably make a video in the future of the relics in the Arcane Labyrinth and what they do. So, I'm just not gonna bother explaining what the relics do. Not on this stream, anyway. Unless you want to know what any of the relics do. I know most of the relics off the top of my head, which is why I, don't usually bother reading them. But I know that for some of you who don't know what they do, I should probably read what they do. I'm gonna take the helmet for the minus 10 damage received. Minus 10%. Sorry, not minus 10. Because minus 10 wouldn't be very good damage mitigation. There goes Namora. That was fast. Already lost our first hero, but that's fine. I'm gonna take the Carnal Grip. Restores 24% of an allied hero's health points if they slay an enemy. Hold on. let's just head for this one. I'm going with Pippa because she has the chance to roll the Namora ability. I have a question. I've only just started AFK. What is the best way to start as a beginner? So the best way to start the game, people may tell you do not level up your, Legendary Plus tier heroes because they will be useless in later game, such as Muriel, Sylvina, pretty much all of these heroes under Legendary tier heroes. Most people are going to tell you, do not level them up because they will be useless in later game. But what I found is it's good to level them up early game because they're really easy to ascend to that Legendary Plus. And, and then you keep those heroes at Legendary Plus. And then finally, once you get one of your main heroes, let's say I have a Legendary Plus Muriel at level 160, right? In the early game. And then I have a Legendary Plus Scarlet at level 0 in the early game. What I can do is, since that Muriel can't be ascended anymore, I can use the Muriel to ascend Scarlet to Mythic, and it makes for fast progression in the early game. Other tips that I have for the early game, make sure you always do your daily quests, because you get summons, you get summon scrolls, you get diamonds. Another thing that I recommend, when summoning, never use the single pull. You're always going to want to summon 10. Because with the single pull, the way that it works is it uses these rates, right? But if you do the 10 pull, it uses that rate, that the same rates, but with the 10 pull, once every 3 10 pulls, you are guaranteed an elite hero. But with the singles, there is no guarantee for getting an elite. Other things for starting early game. Push the King's Tower. The King's Tower gives you diamonds, it gives you rare hero soul stones, and then it also gives you the elite hero soul stones, which can give you elite heroes. And one of the heroes I actually pulled from the soul stones on one of my previous summon sessions was Flora. You can pull the Celestial and Hypogean heroes from your, from the, elite hero soul stones. Another thing that I recommend doing, as soon as you unlock the rickety cart, go to the retire and automatically retire new common heroes, because the common heroes don't really have any use to you. For ascension, for level ups, nothing. Common heroes are useless. So what you're going to want to do so that they don't take up hero space is you are going to want to auto-retire them, and then once you retire them, you can go to the barracks, not the barracks, yeah, it's the barracks, and you get these hero coins, and you can spend your hero coins on more elite hero soul stones, more rare hero soul stones, and you can buy Twisted Essence. The Twisted Essence will be important in later game, which is why I recommend picking it up from the hero store. That's one of the easiest ways to get Twisted Essence, because one thing about the later game is that you will struggle to get Twisted Essence if you don't have the right heroes built out. So any way you can get Twisted Essence early game, or just Twisted Essence at all, is good, because of how hard it is to get Twisted Essence. let's see, what other tips do I have for players just starting? Make sure you know how to use the redemption codes, so that whenever a new code comes out, you can get free resources. I know there was a code that came out like a week or two ago. I think it might still be active, but that code gave like it was like 2,000 diamonds. It was like 10 regular summon scrolls, 10 faction summon scrolls, and then like 10 Stargazer cards. That's a really good code. So it's important you know how to do redemption codes. I should do a video in the future showing how to do redemption codes. But yeah, that's pretty much all I do early game. And if you want to progress really fast early game, you can use if you want to progress really fast through the early game, and I don't recommend doing this, you could use your just to ascend up your main 5 heroes, you could use some of your other rare heroes as fodder. But the reason why I don't recommend doing that is because you want to save those copies for the later game so that the later game is easier. I like taking the early game really slow and waiting for the rare soul stones to ascend up my fodder heroes, just because I can save up on all of the rest of my heroes, and that makes the later game so much easier. Because eventually in the later game you're going to get to the point to where you need to fight 2, 3, even up to 5 teams per battle. And having as many heroes ascended as you can at that point in the game is just so incredibly helpful. If you didn't understand some of that, I can go back and cover some of the things that I just talked about, if you would like, but yeah. Let's see. Sorry, I'm not doing anything. I'm checking my Discord really quick. Supporters War Flag. I think I'm gonna take the Supporters War Flag. So that's for one of the Labyrinth. That helped you out a lot. You're welcome. One thing that you want to do as soon as you unlock the Temple of Time, which is at chapter 16, you want to summon for 1 copy of Awakened Disease, and don't summon for any more of him. Because Awakened Disease really only needs 1 copy to meet his maximum potential for like most of the game. Because all you need to do is get 1 copy of him and you already unlock his most useful skill. And the reason why Awakened Disease is used, let me show you. This hero right here, this is Awakened Disease. And what you do is you put him across from the hero that is most threatening to you, right? Shamira, in this case. Put this on 1 times speed, and watch the Shamira. She's frozen in a dream state for quite a bit of the beginning of the battle. That is why Awakened Disease is used. You only need 1 copy to activate that skill. 1 copy. So as soon as you unlock the Temple of Time, definitely grab just 1 copy of Awakened Disease. And if you already have one copy of him, don't get any from the Temple of Time. But he is a really, really good hero. And I still need to grab one on my main account. But before I grab that copy of him on my main account, I am trying to ascend Awakened Taline to Mythic Plus first. I need 2 more copies of Awakened Taline before I get her to Mythic Plus. And then once I get that Awakened Taline to Ascended, once I get Awakened Taline to Ascended, I can stop using the Temple of Time to get her and Stargaze for her, which is going to be really nice. Still doing pretty good in the Labyrinth. I'm hoping that I don't lose Anasta or Saurus, because that would absolutely suck, but I'm taking the Celestial Blessing, resurrecting the Namor. Hold up. Look at that team. That is quite the team right there. And as I was saying about going into multi-team battles, like battles where you use more than one team, when you hit Chapter 27, you unlock something called the Dismal Maze, which is pretty much a mega buffed version of the Labyrinth. And in the Dismal Maze, you end up using, on the 3rd floor, you end up using 2 teams in battles. So, late game AFK Arena does get quite challenging, but I find the challenge quite fun. I'm gonna head this way. Oh, dang it, there's a Scarlet. Just realized. Oh, now I recognize that. See, I thought I recognized that name, and I was wondering, where have I seen that name before? Now I remember. Dang, I'm stupid. Well, yeah, I'm stupid. That's all I've got to say. But we are almost done with the Labyrinth. Trying to figure out. Definitely not going that way. I just looked up and I see my cat is over there just laying on the floor. She is curled up in a ball, laying on the floor next to the laundry basket. It looks very funny. Let's see. Yeah, no, I don't think... This wasn't that bad of a labyrinth, to be honest. Usually the labyrinths are a little harder for these earlier game teams, but yeah, no, it's fine. Maybe I'll hop on my main account in a second and show you guys the Dismal Maze. I've already done the Dismal Maze, but I just wanted to show you, like, kind of how it worked. Like, not by gameplay, but just show you some things that goes on in there. I'll have to do another Dismal Maze stream. Well, there is the Labyrinth done. And I get 2 red chests. That is nice. Really, really nice. Let's see. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna show you the, Dismal Maze. I'm scared to look on chat, because I know how bad they can be. So I'm probably not going to look on chat. But at the same time, I really do want to look. But this is the Dismal Maze like I was talking about. It's like the Labyrinth, but way harder. And the way that the Dismal Maze works is it selects 4 factions every week. And you can only use the heroes in those 4 factions in the maze. The factions that it chose for this week are the Celestial faction. Well, not the Celestial, the Hypogean and the Celestial faction. The Graveborn faction and the Mauler faction. So any heroes from those 4 factions we can use. And it's in the Dismal Maze, you have a team of 3 players. And these are the heroes that we have on our team. So yes, I'm going to look at the chat because... Yes. Okie dokie. Well... Yeah, as I said, I've been struggling on my main account. This is sort of the resources that I'm kind of sitting on, because I really can't spend any of them right now. Then I have all of the gear down here, and then the furniture that I'm waiting to use at the inn. Wait a second. Oh, I forgot I got Estrelda ascended. So I'm gonna have to move her to my light bearer tower. So yeah, this is my Oak Inn. It shows all the heroes that I have in the inn. For the light bearers, I have Rosaline, Rain, Rowan, Scarlet, Peggy, and Estrelda. For Maulers, I have Numisu, Sophia, and Skrieth. For Wilders, I have Namora, Laika, Raku, Mishka, and Tassie. For Graveborn, I have Grez, Baden, Pharrell, and Silas. For Celestial, I don't have any. For Hypogean, I have Lucretia. And for Dimensional, I have Ainz, Albedo, and Queen. I actually just recently got Queen. Trying to work on getting her to the +10 signature item. I also want to work on that 9 of 9 furniture, but I'll have to work on her 9 of 9 after I clear Grez off the furniture wish list. Then after I'm done with Scarlet's furniture, I'm going to swap Scarlet for, either Baden or Silas. I know I could get more use out of Silas, but I want to do Baden for the, Twisted Realm. Because the better I do in the Twisted Realm, the more Pokecoins I get. If I get more Pokecoins, I can get more furniture easily. So, that is indeed my plan, I guess, for now. Let's see. What else? I think I'm finished with this account for this stream because I just wanted to show you the Dismal Maze mostly. I was going to back to my Dr. Tesla account to do the Blood Claw event because I meant to do that event. So here is the Blood Claw event. And under the rewards, you can get 2 of these reward choice chests. You can get 120 rare hero soul stones. You can get 60 elite hero soul stones. 30 primordial emblems. 20 amplifying emblems. 10 red chests. As well, that's what I call them. They are actually emblem choice chests, but you can get 2,000 Pokecoins. 100 elemental shards, and 50 elemental cores. And the main reward is 10 time emblems. So, here we go. I'm going to show you how to get all the rewards. Long have I sought you, Mauler Trailer. Trailer. Excuse me, I can speak. I just ruined the tension for the moment. Gee whiz. Wow. Okay. Long have I sought you, Mauler Trader. It's been a long time, my pupil. I was furious, inconsolably so, for such a long time. You had abandoned your Mauler honor and betrayed everyone's trust. I did not understand. You're not one prone to ambition. Why'd you turn your back? Brutus, that's enough talk. Let's finish this battle once and for all. Prove yourself worthy of the Blood Claw title. Tell me the truth. Very well then, I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything that happened. Several years ago. That's all for today's training, Brutus. Teacher, Skrieth's forces grow stronger by the day. Worry not, Brutus. I'm ready for anything. Once my plans come to fruition, the Maulers shall have their new Grand Chieftain soon. Just collect that. Skrieth's plan is working. The Quicksand Claws thinks I'm having a conflict with Skrieth and has sent his men to conduct a negotiation. The Quicksand Claws also mentioned that the Lightbearer's emissary might come. Time to head to their scout post. So, I've already done this before. I'm just trying to, remember how to do it again. Oh, right. So, we go over here and we light that desert altar aflame. We head to the Chieftain's Peak Guards and we distract them so that we can go and get this reward chest over here. And we come back over and speak to them. Hey, how's it going, Will? Exalted Blood Claw. Skrieth's influence is gaining traction. You doubt my ability? Skrieth is a mere youngster. Everything is well in hand. But you, the Lightbearer Temple, where's your goodwill? We've got money and weapons. As much as you want. The Quicksand Claws will also be at your disposal. Get rid of Skrieth, and the role of Mauler Grand Chieftain is yours to take. It's ours. It'll all kick off soon enough. Once the time is right, I'll lead the attack. We look forward to your good news, Bloodclaw. No, Great Mauler Chieftain. And then we can come over here and grab that reward chest, and that's 60 of our rare soul stones. And then, the next thing that we have to do is we have to walk over to Skrieth right here. Talk to him. Everything is going just as we expected. The Quicksand Claws have taken the bait. Anasta, are you really going through with this traitor plan of yours? Skrieth, it was you that told me the Maulers were divided, that the Lightbearers were tearing them apart. But as you can see, just like hyenas that have lost their sense of smell, the tribe chiefs are totally oblivious, instead killing one another over scraps of carcasses, while the humans reap all the benefits. We must snap them out of it. We need to use a method that will bring them back to their senses. Are you certain you want Brutus to be the one who discovers your betrayal? It doesn't have to be him. You know how deeply his trust for you runs. He will do a fine job, believe me. It's time he took on that responsibility. But shouldn't he know the truth? I know him very well. If he knew the truth, he wouldn't take it on. He's a warrior who values glory and pride. And this pride will inspire him to become a worthy Bloodclaw. I've already left a clue in my tent. When Brutus finds it, he'll be sure to stop me. Enough talk. The goal is in sight. Let's get things started. For the Maulers. For the Maulers. And then we head back over to the tent. Skrieth desires a meeting of the tribe chiefs at Chieftain's Peak. This is the perfect opportunity. The Quicksand Claws are at your disposal. Then I can handle them all in one fell swoop. Alright, so we head back up here next. Pretty sure there's nothing over here. Let's see. We light this on fire, and we distract them. And then we get another 60 rare soul stones. And then we come over here and light this on fire. We distract them, so that we can get through. 'Tis that simple. So then, we go around here, and we talk to Skrieth. Who? Chieftains. Apologies for my tardiness. Anasta, you are colluding with the Quicksand Claws. The Maulers need a new leader. Stop right there. Brutus, you've arrived in the nick of time. I never realized you were in league with the Lightbearers, Anasta. Lightbearers? The Quicksand Claws have long colluded with the Lightbearers, and here you are, pointing a, I don't know how that's said, with them in tow. Yes, I'm stupid. The Maulers need to change. There's been a change of plan. We're withdrawing. Then we just go ahead and fight these guys, I guess. Let's call it a day, Brutus. Stop. Don't bother following me, Brutus. There are more important matters to address. So, I run back over here. I'm gonna go back and make sure I didn't miss anything. No, I don't think I missed anything. So, I grab this, and that's 30 of our elite soulstones. Back to the present. And ever since then, Anasta has been living a secret life, protecting the Mauler tribes from the shadows. Only when the Earth Guardian came to halt the spreading of the desert sands did Anasta come to stand guard under orders. This is the truth. Anasta the traitor never betrayed the tribe. I knew. I just knew. But why? Why didn't you just tell me in the beginning? Let me ask you, Brutus, what exactly is a warrior? One who knows when to bide their time and stand back. One who must make some difficult choices even when they seem inglorious. I understand. The elemental imbalance grows yet. We must find the successor to the Earth Emblem with all haste and bring a halt to the spreading calamity. Anasta, it's time. I am here because of the elemental imbalance. I wish to grant you the power of the Earth Emblem. You will gain immense power, but you will pay a heavy price. You will become the Corruptor's prime target. For the tribe, nothing is too high a price. Let me be the one to accept the Earth Emblem. Teacher, you have already shouldered too much. Now I will bear these burdens. The elemental emblems grant more than power. They are bearers of unknown disaster. Corruptors are inescapably drawn to them. You will be in constant, unwavering danger. I am ready. There's one matter I must attend before I depart. The crown and cloak passed through the generation of the blood claws. I sealed them away in the temple. I shall retrieve them, and only then will my journey as the true blood claw begin. So I'm just gonna grab that. That's 15 of our primordial emblems, I think it's pronounced. Yes. Go down here and complete this battle. Alright, so the next thing is we go and fight one of those. Thank you. Thanks a lot. That means a lot to me. I try my best with these videos, but, you know, I don't think they turn out the best, but I'm glad you guys like them. Just gotta grab as many resources as we can. That's 1,000 Po coins. And then we have 30 soul stones. And another 15 primordial emblems. I really cannot say that. Primordial? I have no idea. I'll have to go back and look at the spelling of it in a minute. But I can't be bothered with that right now because I am finishing these battles. We have 10 amplifying emblems. Let's see, this way we get 1,000 Pocoins. We do this battle. Ten red chests. I need a few more of those red chests to get Anasta's signature item to that plus 30. That's 50 elemental shards for engravings. That's another 50 elemental shards. All we have left is to pick up elemental cores, and then we are on our way to our 10 time emblems. Sorry, I'm checking Discord once again. And now, let us go and findeth. There it is. There is our 50 elemental cores. And there is the cloak and crown. I hear something. They're here. A corruptor. I've arrived just in time. And there it is. The Dune Destroyer. It's a dimensional hero. The corruptors were born out of the elemental imbalance. Their sole existence is to hunt down bearers of elemental emblems. Now, we fight. And we die. Hold on, I want to see how much damage. That's a lot of damage that thing did. Holy crap. As a blood claw, I must not fail. Blood claw's much more than a title. It represents something so much greater. The one who bears this title shoulders a huge burden. The road is fated to be difficult, surrounded by powerful enemies, outnumbered and alone. Humiliated and doubtful, alone in the darkness. When the tribe is in need, the occasion must be risen to. My body is a blade, and I will carve my way forward. Now let us put Awakened Brutus on our team. And we insta-kill it. And there it is. There's our 10 time bones. And let us challenge this great big beast known as the Dune Destroyer. And we pretty much instantly die. How nice. Awakened Brutus has lived for quite a long time against that thing. I'm not gonna lie. I have ×4 speed in this battle. That's pretty cool. I'd say I did pretty well. And that was that blood claw thing. I'm gonna go to the guild chat. Let us try our Soren boss fight. How long ago did I start streaming? 48 minutes ago. Low battery notification. Let's go. Well, I think that's about all I'm gonna do for this stream. I had a good time. I hope you all had a good time as well. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.